absence of war, but they have anti-atomic bomb education. This is because of their gruesome experience on World War II. So they have these peace museums, so the public can go to the peace museums. So in their museum, they present response to war museums. They have these pictures of peace. So what they put in the museums is not the pictures of war or not photos or illustrations of war, but illustrations of peace. In Australia, peace education emphasizes on combating racism, ethnocentrism, and violent behavior. On the one hand, advocating cultural diversity, eliminating nuclear weapons, and resolving conflict. So in Australia, they avoid the violence and they avoid racism. For them, that is peace. So in South America, where peace education is preoccupied, they avoid the violation of human rights. They promote security and economic inequality. And in the Philippines, peace education is centered on peace negotiations. Ceasefire agreements between the government and the MILF, the MPA, and the Communist Party of the Philippines. So here in our country, we focus on peace agreements, peace talk to avoid wars and conflicts. Next, we have theoretical views on peace education. First is the interactionist perspective. So interactionists believe that many things in life, peace education starts at home, developed through socialization or interaction with significant persons in one's life. So there is a remark of an unknown writer: if you don't teach one's kids peace, somebody else will teach them war. So, how a children develop in a peaceable mind is a product of interaction or socializing with one another or with the environment. So, the students and the teachers to place themselves in a peace-loving citizens for them to be engaged in a peace-loving environment. Next is the functional perspective. For functional perspective, education has a huge role in promoting the ideals of peace, freedom, and social justice. So for functional, they believe that education is a way to promote peace, is a way to this is the prerequisite to peace. So prerequisite, so something that you must have or do before attaining something or someone else. So when you are for a functional, when you are an educated person, you have peace. So education, for functional, education is needed to attain peace. So for them, education plays a crucial role in attaining peace. According to them, education has the power to create a significant and wonderful contribution to a sustainable and tolerant societies. So among all social institutions, for them, for a functional perspective, school has the most crucial role, for it has the power to change a human, to change an individual, and to change a community to promote peace in everyone. Next is the conflict perspective. For conflict perspective, they believe that promoting peace, they don't believe that education promotes peace. So for them, that phrase that education promotes solidarity, peace, and harmony is just a great self-illusion. Instead, they believe that school fails to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Um, so that's it. They don't believe that school bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. They don't believe that education itself brings peace and harmony and solidarity to every individual. So they also believe that education is not the solution to the problem, but is a part of the problem. It is according to the statement of Bush and Sartarelli on 2000. Next perspective is the critical. So critical theorists argued that peace education is a tool Western countries use to cover up the injustice and oppression they have caused the world, especially to the third world countries. Third world countries are the group of nations, especially in Africa and Asia, not aligned with communist or not communist bloc. So they also believe that peace education is a form of Western hegemony or supremacy that is keeping the Western nations in power by prescribing peace education as the universal philosophy and pedagogical norm. So for them, for critical perspective, they believe that peace education is a tool used by the Western countries just to cover up injustice. They use it to cover up their oppression between and through and to the third world countries. As critical theorists are skeptic means people who ask questions or doubts on something. People are skeptic about the motives of the West in introducing peace education. They, however, believe that peace is just a relative concept. People either say things without believing them or because it's just of some protected pedagogy, where people say only what they have been taught. So critical believe this is a peace education is just a tool of covering up things, covering up conflict, covering up issues. So that ends my report. Thank you.